I hear my voice.
From the broader perspective,
This
from the
guy.
great perspective, it's true that we are all
My
one. There is
offsprings.
actually only one thing here, and it's all God. But that doesn't mean we're all the same. Like, we are all experiencing
That
individuation
fucker,
in a low frequency environment. That means
I'm also doing that too.
we're not all the same, even though we are all one. I mean, before you get carried away with this duality concept of we're all one,
my offsprings, people like him
consider this.
needs to do
We live in a
prison,
world
and
where-
the people that are following him
Yeah,
need
you
to
guys have
do
seen how viciously I've
prison
been
or
attacked
at
the
least
last couple
16
years.
years
There's people on this
in
planet
time,
who wrote
because
me, read me, and they said, you know, those videos I talk about where
there's
I was suicidal,
pedophiles that
where I
are,
talk about the time
and
I
they're
was
pointing to
suicidal,
him, like he's a puppet.
I've had
My
people write me and
offsprings,
say,
like,
"God, I wish people I've never met, never done anything to say things like, I wish you would have.
you keep quiet and you watch their behavior and
There's people who have been,
their demeanor, what they want. And this motherfucker,
sick person or in a lot of pain.
I can't believe he's not in, like, he's not shut down.
Who are seeing me transform and heal in front of your eyes.
They
They're not
don't,
happy for me.
our ancestors don't like him at all. He's doing horrible things. You have to be alone 100%. And he has flying monkeys. He's like that, yeah, like he's creating, he's a flying monkey machine. Like he creates, what's that?
It's true, we are all one. There's
Monkey,
only one thing here. Universal hall of mirrors that exists for yourself.
it's Dr. Seuss, where all the leeches, like, or the star bellies. It's kind of like that. That's what this environment is. He wants to be a part of the spiritual realm place. Like, oh, that looks fun. And no, the reason why there's hate around the world is because of God and Jesus. Learn your history, because he's also was claiming that he's a Hioka. Where does the name Hioka come from? Where did that come from? How did he get that name? First of all, I got that name from a very special person. And they told me, and I felt that, and I know that. Don't fuck with me. So now that I know that he's bullshitting, how my offspring, like, this is the same bullshit. What was happening is that he was synchronizing exactly what your dad was doing. And as I'm listening to him, and I remember at the time, like, your dad was hearing him too, and he's like, why are you listening to that fucker? Why are you, you know? And he's like, that's why you're like that. That's why you're acting like that. And I'm like, oh my God, I am so happy that people think, like, I don't agree with this guy. I don't. But your dad seemed to think that that's where I was getting it from. No. He's triggering you because you guys are the same. Like, he's not. That's where I knew I got something there. If I was, that's what I needed to do. I need to, like, see what I do, what reactions will. It's like a domino effect. That's exactly what it is. It's a domino effect. So he does need to do prison time. My offsprings, he is doing.
Thanks to this, I'm able to pay for my rent.
Yeah, suicide is a big problem. People are coming to him thinking that he is help, and he's not the help. He's actually like a leech. He's actually like sucking the life out of you, like petting you, making you feel all calm and relaxed. Like, okay, everything's good, you're here, you're in the right hands. And before you know it,
I feel safe.
and he'll pick and choose which one he likes, because he's already been planning it, and then he'll rip the rug right out under you. Or he'll just slowly pick at you. Slowly do it. Like, he wants to do that. That's what he thrives. That's what he likes. He loves that. And I get that. He likes that attention. Like Hitler. So he needs to be dealt with, and like they're saying, they're giving me like a risk, like but he needs to be slapped in the hand, like he needs to be put in his place. He needs to do time. I say life, and all his followers life, like the ones that are helping him, life in prison, because they could help out a child, they could be helping out a teenager feel better about themselves, to grow. Instead, they're doing the opposite. They're having these adults mistreat their own kids. Like, how does that work?
It's shameful, embarrassing, and most of all, inexcusable. The shocking number of Aboriginal deaths in custody is a national disgrace. Way back in 1991, a Royal Commission exposed the brutal truth about this crisis and made 339 recommendations to try to fix the problem.
191 keeps popping up, and 161 keeps popping up. Flip it and reverse it. You get the same thing back and front, back and forward. What else? What else do we need to talk about? The water, floods, earthquake. This water system, or this recent flooding that we had. It was part of a chemical warfare, and it needs to be investigated. This is one. Someone's trying to get away with murder. I wish and I hope that there's other people out there that are like me, which I don't know, because I hear this chosen one or the sending. I've been hearing that for a long fucking time. I've been hearing that. What, like before Michael Jackson passed away. So, and he keeps popping up because he brings the number 23. And I still don't believe some people are dead. I still believe that they are hidden or hiding out somewhere, like a farm. And my dad's like, yeah, it's kind of like that. It's kind of like you have a thought in your head, and they're in like a farm, and like when someone died, they're giving me that feeling like, yeah, they're not. It's like a La La Land.
As to how to deal with and stop a lot of those.
But are they dead or not?
And we've failed.
They're in La La Land. But are they dead or not? They won't tell me if they're dead or not. So, to me,
than what happened to Veronica Nelson.
They're in limbo.
It's New Year's Eve in 2019.
What does that mean?
She's taken to the Dame Phyllis Frost jail.
They're going to be reincarnated too? Is that why the new La La Land?
Shoplifting. The 37-year-old is terribly unwell, vomiting.
Or they're coming back again, so they can only do so much.
She's in the hands of Correct Care, a private company hired by the Victorian government to run the jail's health service.
Michael Jackson and Kobe. Who else?
Is suffering from an undiagnosed, life-threatening
there was a couple of other celebrities that died. Oh, Twitch.
Yet medical staff leave her on her own, crying out in pain.
I don't believe that they're dead.
Do not unlock.
But with Michael Jackson, I saw his.
But no nurse comes.
I was warned.
Instead, this one is sitting in her office watching a video.
I was warned, but I wasn't sure if that was because of my mom and dad, so I have no idea if that was
during hourly patrols
for that right person or not.
To check on her.
You mix up a little bit of salt and water, that should help. Yeah.
Then they were pointing the finger at me, murder.
More than 40 times.
And my dad's like, they took me instead. Like, I was going anyways. Like, I was supposed to go out that night that my dad passed away.
The last time staff hear from Veronica,
And I made sure that
begging for her late father.
there's no reason for me to, that day was perfect.
But still, they do nothing.
That day was perfect. The only thing that was concerning was the cough, and he just kept saying something's not right, something doesn't feel right, something's just off, and that's what I've been feeling. Something's not right, something's off.
The cell flooded and the shower still running.
My offspring's Papa was very much into space and Star Wars, Star Trek, and all that stuff.
Does Australia need to keep
So he comes to me in a different kind of form. I have to be careful on that because there's other parts that come up. I missed you boys a lot.
And her community, her death is tragic, but sadly
And Anthony, they want me to tell you because all day yesterday, and I see your face, I know, two little things. A Bug's Life. You reminded me of the caterpillar when he turned into a butterfly. Oh, that caterpillar will always remind me of you.
What do you think when you think about it? I feel pain.
When I used to take you boys to Disneyland, before Desi was born, because I would have the passes, with the income tax returns, I would get passes, and then they started being too much. When Colin got older, or when you were, I think, 4. I think that's the last time that I think we got you in at 5 years old, but that was the last time. I think you were 5 years old. The last time you were at, like, the other time that we were able to take you. But we used to go all the time.
Put a lot of beauty in a signature. It signifies the
and
start
I would make sure that we would go. It would be like no crowds, no, like plan everything. Because I don't like to wait.
Platform you already trust. A new business relationship.
And I was just like,
A new team.
the scenery, everything's changed, and I was looking for Easter stuff, what they're telling me to look
Because you
for.
have better things to do than get lost in the shuffle of paperwork. Get seamless
And with
e-signatures
architects,
right where you work.
Since
For all
all
things worth
architects
signing,
channel, and they all
Dropbox
get
sign.
their inspiration from others, it's like a secret hidden network. It's like music and movies and meditation.
After Veronica's body was taken from the jail, senior prison
People
officials
share
and Victorian
things,
government agencies
but then when
declared
someone
her
makes
death
it big,
unavoidable. The prison governor even said
that
she
was my
proud
original idea.
how the
No, it
jail
was
had
not
handled
your
her
original
passing.
idea. It's like
But
everybody in the
the real
music
story
industry.
was being hidden.
I was pretty set
Um,
on making sure that the
they're all
truth was
copycats,
told.
but
The
they're
jail might
all
have gotten away with its inadequate investigation
making
if not
their
for
art.
this woman.
They're all
Nurse Stephanie
copycats,
Hills
but they're
was
all
working for the
making
prison's private health provider,
it
correctly,
themselves.
Veronica arrived.
They're using it.
She was the most unwell
Like, let's give an example
woman
of
I had ever recepted into the prison.
Egypt, the pyramids.
In the CCTV, Stephanie is seen doing her
Everybody
She can
gets
tell
their
Veronica
inspiration, like the dollar
desperately
bill.
needs help.
In the dollar bill,
Since
there's
a
a
doctor
pyramid
fails
there.
to
Why is
perform
there a pyramid
basic
there?
medical
The
checks,
dollar bill.
like weighing
When this is not
She
Egypt.
couldn't sit up in the chair.
We are far away from
She was
Egypt.
slumped over
Why?
the armrest.
Because the United States
I
got their
know she was
inspiration from the
extremely
pyramids.
unwell because
They got their
the
inspiration
vomiting
from
and
Egypt. They
just the way
got
she
their
presented, which
their
is why I suggested that she needed to go
the way
to the
that this
hospital.
government works.
We
They are
used to.
getting their
It
ideas
was
and their inspiration
horrifying
from that
to watch.
era when
I
the pyramids
still
were
hold
built.
a lot of guilt
That's the only reason
because more
that
should have been
the
done.
pyramids are on the dollar,
Stephanie was appalled when
is
correct
to
care investigated her
have an
death
empire
and didn't
just
bother
like that.
speaking to her.
That's
I
their
tried to
goal.
give my statement
That will never
to
work.
the regional manager who was collecting
The
everyone's
United States has
statements,
fallen.
was at least
my
twice I tried to
offspring.
give it to him, and he
Know
did
this.
not want my
I see
statement
this. I
at all.
felt it. This
It sounds
is
like there was an awful
my
effort
dream come
to
true.
suppress your story, suppress the
And
truth.
I'm
I
not
would
going
agree with
to
that, yeah.
live to see it. I'm
The
watching it.
nurse quit correct care.
I don't think I'll
Stayed
see the
silent for more than 2
outcome of
years,
it because it's gonna
until
take
she
a
heard
while.
a coroner was
Um,
investigating Veronica's death. She decided to take on the company
you
and
boys might
contacted the court directly with her evidence.
hope,
It was the big step. I knew there would be a lot
but
of
I can't
fallout,
see the. I
but at
can't
the same
see.
time, it was
Oh, my stomach
necessary
hurts.
because
I
it was the
can't
truth,
see.
and the truth needed to be told. It was a preventable death, and it should have been prevented.
Dang.
Stephanie's seen for
I don't
herself
want to talk
how
about it. It's gonna
deadly
make me throw up.
privatised healthcare in prisons
Okay,
can be,
I don't
especially
think so.
for vulnerable Indigenous inmates. And she's not alone. What this doctor saw inside a New South Wales jail
And meditation
was
makes
so
me
bad,
really hungry.
he felt no one would believe it unless he got proof.
There are a lot of illegal things being done.
I miss you boys. So,
These grieving mums don't need to
a
say
thought
thing
is a powerful
to
thing.
understand each other's pain.
I hate that
We
feeling
feel
throwing
each
up.
other. We just know. She knows how I feel, and I know how she feels.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
I don't need this.
Their sons grew up together.
I'm
and then
against
died
readers
in
that
the
are getting
same
paid at this
heartbreaking way
point. Like I said,
inside
I don't
Perth's
trust.
Acacia prison.
And I can't keep living on.
was my
I
baby,
am
so
going.
yeah.
I'm dying slowly.
Every day, do you think of it?
Oh, every day. Every single day.
There's
night,
no reason
yeah.
for me to talk
I
to
know you're
anybody.
hurting.
Like I don't have.
I imagine you must also
If they want to
be
keep
angry.
talking to
Yeah.
God and Jesus and being
Because he's not home with
liars
his
and
family and his kids.
no, it's not gonna work.
They got no dad.
It's not.
I've got no son.
Dang, you're rambling on just
Connie's son,
shoot
Stanley
him.
Inman, committed
They're allowed
suicide
to
in
do.
2020, just days after his family warned the jail.
Just because of that, I want to keep it under the
The
night
same
like the other
tragedy
right.
unfolded a year earlier when
Because they want
Karen's
me to
son,
do something
German
else.
Blanket, took his
I
life.
gotta,
How many times did your son ask for help in the
I
prison?
gotta vent to them
Every day.
and
He cried for help.
talk to the
He
dead
even
and
ran up
ask
told me that
them,
he was going to harm himself.
how is this next part?
So I drove out to the prison and
Tell
I
me
sat
more.
there for like
I'm ready.
half a day just crying and asked them, you know, can someone
This
go
is
down
no
and check on my
fun.
son?
Like
And they were just
nothing's
saying,
fun
he's all right.
anymore.
There's nothing wrong, you know.
I just want to go outside and look outside, but
Our
I
boy
want
should
you
still be
boys.
alive.
Connie and Karen
I don't want to
understand
come back
why
inside
their boys were in prison. Stanley for burglary, Joe
without
for
your
domestic
kids.
violence. But they say their sons
And that's never
had
gonna
committed
happen.
to turning their lives
I know
around.
that.
They just needed to leave jail alive.
Because this government, I'm talking to
Doesn't have
people,
to be that inhumane.
and they
Do you think
still
anyone else
don't
could understand
care.
your pain?
No. It's heartbreaking.
I'm not going to
They
hurt
blame
my soul
the jail's
anymore
private operator
than it
Circa
already
for failing
is.
to keep their sons safe. Incredibly, Joman was left in a cell
And
that was
I
not
don't,
suicide-proof.
you boys
While
were
Stanley was
the
found
only
in the
reason
jail's
why I was here in the
storeroom,
first
an
place.
area he should never have been able to access. Why can't
You
the
boys
jails
are the
keep your boys
reason why
away?
I wanted to stay.
Why?
But
I
now that
don't
I don't have you
understand.
boys and I can't get to you boys,
I'll never
and this government
understand
will
that.
not let me see you boys, then
Sadly,
sorry,
these
I
cases
can't. My
aren't
body's shutting
isolated.
down and I don't want
Appalling neglect has been rife at another Serco
to
jail
have
on the other side of the
brainwashed,
country, in northern
to
New
have
South
you
Wales.
boys getting
Robin's
brainwashed
son, William
in a
Dooley,
world like
almost
this.
died inside Clarence Correctional
There's no
Centre.
tug of war.
He'd
I'm
been
not doing the
left
tug of
in
war
pain
anymore.
for
I've
days
done that.
before finally being sent to hospital.
Like, to me,
treat
to
a
have
severe
to share
stomach
you
condition.
with the same people that were going to kill me, I don't want to be here. That's no life to live. For me to share you with the same people that were trying to kill both of us.
Are you angry at the prison?
Like, they didn't want me to have you boys. They didn't want me to live.
Suffering. And he's crying out for help.
Think.
Now, to leave someone like that for 3 days, going bad,
I
before they
love
were
you
found
and
by
miss
accident,
you.
is not something you want to see in a first world in the 21st century.
Until we meet again.